All right, I'm here with three of my students today, Joseph, Hunter, and David, and we're going to do some troubleshooting on a residential circuit. So we have a situation here where we've got our circuit wired up, going through just a single pole switch, coming through these two receptacles, and we're looking at our bulb here, and when I flip the circuit, when I flip the switch, bulb's not coming on. So we know we have a problem here, something's wrong. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to start first by making sure that we're getting voltage out of our trainer. Now the first thing we want to do, we want to turn to continuity. He's got it set to continuity, and we want to make sure our leads are good. All right, so we're getting an audible beep. We know the leads are good on our meter. So now we're going to go to 200 volts AC. We're set to AC on our trainer, so let's see if we're getting voltage out of our trainer. And we are. We're getting the voltage out of our trainer. All right. So what we're going to do in this case, we're going to go to the end of the line, to our bulb here, touch our bulb module, and Joseph, why don't you flip the switch for him? Switch is here. He's flipping the switch, and still nothing happening. All right, so we're going to work our way back up the line here. And when we go to our switch, there's a couple of ways to test a switch. We can test a switch in circuit, as we're going to do first, or we can test one out of circuit. So let's test him in circuit first. So we're touching one lead to each one of our screws. Here's our receptacle. And I'm going to have Joseph again. Why don't you flip the switch? All right, so either way he flips it, we're really getting practically no voltage across our switch. And with a switch in circuit, we should get voltage either with the switch open or closed. When the switch is open, we should be getting 24 volts there. You should get full voltage across an open switch when it's in circuit. Just to show you how to test a switch out of circuit, I have one here. And if we remove a switch from circuit and we want to troubleshoot it out of circuit, what we would do is we would go back to continuity on our meter, and we would touch each one of our connection points there. And we're going to get a beep, and when we flip the switch, David, why don't you reach over and flip the switch for us as you're touching it. Okay, so no beep, beep, no beep, beep. So we can do a continuity test there, and that's a working switch. Now let me show you the meter display as he's doing that. Do it one more time. With it open, we should have out of limits. With it closed, we should have 0 ohms. Out of limits open, 0 ohms closed. So that's how you test a switch out of circuit. All right, so let's just keep working our way back. We're going to start by touching the two bottom connections of our receptacle. Again, go back to 200 volts AC. And again, you see that you have no voltage. All right, he's going to go to his next point. No voltage. All right, he's going to continue up the line to the next receptacle, touching there and there. Still no voltage. And he's going to go one more step back. And what do you know? We do have voltage there. We have 27.7 volts, the same volts we were getting out of our trainer. So we know, and we have determined, that the problem is in this receptacle, because we're getting voltage into the receptacle but not out of the receptacle. So if we take a close look at this receptacle, we notice, and that's always a good thing to do, just take a good look at something to see if you see anything wrong. You will notice that the tab is missing here, which is causing the current not to flow through this receptacle. You can see that the tab is present on this side, but is missing on this side. So what we're going to do here, we're going to apply some jumper wires to replace the missing tab. And if someone would please jump across the switch there, just clip one to the top screw and clip the other one to the bottom screw. All right, now as soon as he got it on there, the lamp started working. So we're just jumpering out our problem here, and a good set of jumper wires can help you do a lot of troubleshooting. So now, as we flip our switch, we located our problem, and our bulb is working. Now, we're going to perform our in-circuit test of our switch now that we've fixed our problem. So with my light on, and I'm set to AC voltage, Hunter's going to go across both of the screws here of our switch, and we realize that we have 0 volts. That's what we expect. And when we open the switch, we have full circuit voltage. This is how you test a switch in circuit. Out of circuit, we do resistance or continuity on it. In circuit, we do voltage. So touch your leads to it again. So with the switch open, we know it's open because the light ain't on. We have full circuit voltage. With it closed, lamp is on and we have 0 volts. Now, even if the lamp wasn't lighting up, if we could get 0 volts and full current, full circuit voltage, 0 and full circuit voltage by opening and closing the switch, that would tell us the switch is good. So, there's some basic troubleshooting for y'all. Guys, appreciate your help today. Thank you very much.